Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd. I'm your host, Mikey. It's summertime 2025, and that means it's stitch along time. We have a 5-week stitch along, and we are going to have you go in circles. In this particular stitch along, it's called the Study of Complicated, which is based on relationships. Relationships take that effort to go back and forth. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. It's a study of just the push and the pull. This particular blanket starts off with a round circle, and then it gets even further and converts into a 21-point star, and on the end of the points there is going to be flowers. Over the next 5 weeks we are going to be exploring and making this. Now, I really looked at this particular pattern and I changed the order of some of the things so that what feels like is the end is actually at the very beginning of your journey. Let me tell you a little bit about that. Now, knowing myself, when it comes to flowers or accessories, when we're adding onto a project and it's presented at the end, I tend to say, you know what, I'm done. And so what I wanted to do for myself, which I did do, is that I actually did all the flowers first. So in week number 1, we're going to create the flowers to be able to do that. All 21 of them, they're identical to each other, but if you want to make them colorful, that's completely up to you. I will have the color breakdown that is available in this pattern, and remember, if you change anything that is not suggested in the pattern, you will have to figure out the yarn usage and the colors on your own. In week number 2, we're then going to start off with the round circle. And then in week number 3, it's a big week. We're going to make a trapezoid circle in granny square format on its own. And at the end of that week, that will be attached to the center ring that we've already made, the center circle in week number 2. And we're not going to use any sewing techniques. We don't need to. I designed this so it's a join as you go, and you'll see that happening in week number 3. As we continue on to the journey, you're going to get bigger into more of a bigger round circle, and then in week number 5 we start converting ourselves into the points that you'll see. This particular stitch along has 33 wonderful pages. This pattern is available in 2 ways. The free pattern will include the written instructions that you'll get, but you'll also get the video tutorials to be able to do it. Now, for myself, that I like that visual extra helping hand, I have created a total of 16 diagrams and schematics that are available in a paid download. And if you pay for that, you can have all of that, which makes up the 33 pages. Inside the downloadable that you can purchase, there are 33 pictures that including step-by-step instruction, as well as blow-ups, so that you can see exactly where you're gonna go. The yarn of choice for this particular stitch along was Red Heart Super Saver. You'll need 1 ball of dark orchid, 2 balls of shocking pink, 1 ball of white, and 1 ball of lavender. You'll also need Red Heart Super Saver Biddy Stripes, and the color called Grapey. You'll need 2 balls of that. That Grapey is really what makes that ring really pop out. And so if you are looking to substitute your colors, what I would consider is look at the Red Heart Super Saver Biddy Stripes and see what colors will go with what you're thinking. I really wanted this to be like more of a rainbow color. I did not have it in the stock at the time of design, and just changing the Biddy Stripes color itself and then having other colors complement it is going to be a really cool journey. The hook size that you'll need is a 5mm size H/8. Your gauge will be 14 single crochets and 15 rows in order to make a 4-inch swatch. The blanket will be 60 inches diameter from tip to tip. There are 21 tips on this particular blanket. The blanket does not sit flat. It's got a soft ruffle feeling to it that is intentional. And then at the very end that you'll see is that you'll put your flowers by sewing them to the tips if you wish to do that at the end, which will convert this thing into a bouquet. When it's lying down on something, you're going to want to fold it in half with the right side facing out, and then you are just going to roll it in a semicircle in order to make that, and all the flowers will then appear like it's been wrapped. The whole concept of this blanket is that the textures and the colors are to represent wrapping paper, as if you were to buy it at the grocery store or a flower shop, when it's all nice and colorful, and then when it's rolled up like that, all the flowers then stick out at the top of the bouquet itself. You have 2 options then. You can either purchase the pattern and just have everything at your disposal and ready to go at your own pace, or you can wait week by week, get the written instruction and the video tutorial that matches. And of course, if you need those diagrams and those blow-up photos, yeah, that's part of the purchasable part of the pattern if you would like to get that. So that's it for now, and we hope to see you on the summer stitch along.